Yesterday, I tried to vlog my day in my life as a day shift nurse because this is actually my last week being on day shift. And to be honest, it was pretty boring because I'm not going to take you guys to the hospital with me. And so, really, it was just like me getting ready in the morning, then me coming home at night and kind of giving you guys a small recap. Stone! Who the fuck do you think you are? Get off! Off now. Girl, stop. I will beat your ass. No. What a rude interruption. Don't you know I'm recording? What's wrong with you? I don't know who she thinks she is. That's the first time I've seen her do that. She better not do that again. Stop acting like a hooligan. I've been wearing this gym outfit since last night because I changed into this after work. I haven't even taken a shower, brushed my teeth, washed my face at all, like even me waking up this morning. So yeah, I just kind of feel like a hot mess right now. And I've been struggling, to be honest, this past couple of weeks, just dealing with everything, all the changes in my life. And I feel like I'm doing a good job. I just feel like more so my stress or my anxiety or like the stuff that I'm battling with is related to just me putting out content. And I know that sounds so stupid because it's like I don't have to do this stuff. I don't know. I do look at it as if it's like my second job. You guys know I just started my nursing job, so I don't know. I just feel kind of overwhelmed because it's like I'm getting into a new place. I'm orienting to my new job, and there's like so much that I'm learning in my new job. And I just feel like every day I come home and I'm like, oh, on my off days I need to study this, that, and the other. I need to look up this, that, and the other. And it's like I haven't even done any of that stuff. And luckily with my job, like we have all these fellowship classes that I go to for like extra training. I really haven't taken the time to even study any of the stuff that I've been learning. I've just been like dumping it in my head, which a lot of it is repetitive stuff that I've learned in the past. But can I say that I'm 100% confident that I know all the content like the back of my hand? No. So I just been feeling kind of like uneasy about that, feeling like I'm not doing as much as I need to be doing for nursing. But then it's like I'm trying to give myself grace because when I'm on shift, like that's the time when everything kind of comes together better. And I've been doing my best as far as like patient care, and I've been having good feedback and a good constructive criticism. And I don't know, I feel stressed from that. I feel stressed just from, moving into a new place. And now, I'm just like trying to rework everything in my life, like all this little adulting stuff, like changing all my addresses to this address. I have to go and get a new license. I don't want to be affiliated with the old address whatsoever, and just like not wanting to be affiliated with like the person at all. Hello.
Hello,
Oh.
your work orders.
Oh, okay, thank you.
So is this light here?
Yes.
Okay.
I try to like put it back in place, but these two, they always like pop out of place. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you look at them.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I'll kind of be talking to myself out here, so just ignore me.
That's alright.
Okay. But like I was saying, I have to deal with all that stuff like personally. There's so much like behind the scenes like that causes me stress. I feel like just like the whole changing things around, and like now, I have stress about like finances and stuff like that, and it's like trying to keep it all together. Aside from that, I haven't really even catered to like my emotional needs and mental needs as far as like processing everything. I haven't really had a moment or anything since my last vlog that I haven't even edited or put together, so I don't even know if that part's gonna be added. But the last time I was trying to vlog, or like the day that I moved, which was like over a week ago, that was like the most recent time I had a moment. And even with that moment, it was not very long because I had to get myself together because I was moving that day and I couldn't spend hours of my time crying about the situation. So yeah, I haven't really been able to like cater to that side of my feelings because I've just been too busy. Like, I've been too busy. Basically, every off day I've had, I've been trying to create stuff, creating reels, and I haven't even gone back on top of YouTube, and I really want to. And like, it's crazy. I know it sounds probably stupid that like I'm letting like social media basically stress me out, but it's not really that like I'm letting social media stress me out. It's just more so like I want to do this, and I feel overwhelmed that like, I don't know, I just feel this feeling of like I'm boring, or like maybe it's like coming from insecurities of like leaving the situation or like coming out of the situation, but I just like have these feelings of like, oh, this isn't good enough, or this is boring, like nobody's gonna want to watch this, like this is not even entertaining to you, like stuff like that. And it's like really causing me to struggle slightly because I just feel like everything that I try to create, everything that I try to put together is just not good enough for me. Like, you know what I mean? Yesterday I told you like I tried to vlog. I feel like it was such a flop. It was so like no substance, like nothing interesting. And that like bothers me because I'm just like, damn, like I want to create, but I just feel like I'm not even interesting, you know? So I don't know. So I'm trying to combat all that. I just really want to get back on top of stuff. I feel like a hot mess that's just keeping it together on the surface, but underneath I'm just like freaking out internally because I'm just like worrying about all these things and trying to get my life into a more balanced situation, because right now it's really not balanced. I'm trying to get into a groove of working out, trying to get into the groove of like actually making time to study for stuff, getting back into the groove of like posting consistently on my YouTube and like creating things that like make me happy. Because when I do create, when I take time to create, especially the reels, I'll batch create them, and during those times I feel like happy. Like I feel like, oh, like this is my thing, and like this is like my healthy way of distracting myself, just going through this whole breakup situation, because I don't want to have negative coping mechanisms. So if I'm gonna have a coping mechanism or a distraction technique, I'd rather be something involved with like focusing on myself, like building my platform or like growing my audience or whatever, and then trying to work out. Like that's another healthy like coping mechanism. And so yeah, because I just don't want to get into a spot where like I don't heal properly or I have negative coping mechanisms, because I've already been there, done that in the past, like with just old breakups, and I ended up more hurt in the end anyway. With experience now, I rather just make sure that like I'm protecting myself, protecting my heart, protecting my feelings, because right now I'm like super vulnerable. Right now, you know, I'm like wounded, and so I just don't want to get myself into anything or allow myself to do things that I know will not serve me in the long run. So it's hard because it's like pretty lonely, but it's like what's necessary, because I don't want to stop my self-growth or, you know, make things worse for myself in the long run. So yeah, it gets pretty lonely, and maybe that's why I feel like 10 times harder on myself, because I don't have like that escape. Like I have my friends and stuff, but I don't know, I just feel like this is like my own character flaw, but it's just different, kind of like having a guy in your life type thing. And I know that sounds terrible, and that's just my own character flaw that I'm like working on, of just like being okay with being alone, because I thought I was at some point before this relationship. I thought I was, but looking back now, I really was on that journey of like learning how to be alone, learning how to like love myself, and then I kind of just got like interrupted, and I kind of allowed myself to be interrupted because I thought that this situation or this person was like too good to pass up type thing. And then like look what happened, you know what I mean? Like look how much, like in my head I'm like, look how much hurt they brought to your life, or like how much pain, or like how much just all these negative things, all because like you didn't choose yourself then type thing. So I just don't want to repeat. I don't want to repeat any mistakes. I want to like show God that I've learned my lesson. So yeah, that's where I am right now. But like I said, I'm gonna go on and try to film my day in my life type thing, and maybe today will be a little bit more interesting just because I'm not gonna be filming just nursing part, because that is very limited, because I'm not going to take the phone to the hospital. I'm not going to take the phone into like my Lyft drive or my Uber drive. Like I'm not doing any of that. So maybe this will serve you guys better, or I don't know. I could just be being really hard on myself, but I wanted to do this initial check-in, and I promise I'm going to try my best not to have a super long vlog of me talking. I'll try to show more than I'm talking, because that's another thing that I've been like really hard on myself on, is I'm like, girl, this whole vlog is like you talking. So it's really a story time. But yeah, just know, you guys, I'm a hot mess. I'm trying to keep it together. Please send grace and prayers my way, because yeah, I feel like I don't know, I just feel so much pressure on me lately, and I don't like it. But I think I need to just like take a chill pill for myself, really. But yeah, we'll just go on with the day. Alright, so I just got back from the gym. I got a package. I wonder who this came from. But I got a package. I went to go get mail, which I don't have a lot of mail right now because I just moved here. So I've just been getting nothing but newspapers. So let's see. Oh shoot, I don't have my mic on. Now with the proper mic on, let's see what I got in the mail today. Oh, a gift for you. Here's to making big girl moves all 2020. I mean, not 20, all 2022. I'm so proud of you, from Julie. Aw, thank you. Shout out to Julie, my old roommate from back in the day. Aw, this is so sweet. So she gave me the idea of making a registry on Amazon for like my housewarming stuff, and that was literally like the best idea ever, because I didn't even know that was such a thing, like to make a registry for anything. I knew people probably do it for like babies and stuff like that, or baby showers, but I never thought about doing it for an apartment. So this was like super duper helpful, because I was able to add everything to my list of what I wanted. So then whoever I send the link to, they can give me whatever I want already, versus people just getting me random stuff that like I may or may not like. So shout out to Julie for that idea, and thank you so much for my gift. And I really needed this, because you guys know my hair, or you guys probably don't know, but my hair literally gets everywhere. And so now that I'm in an apartment, I don't want to clog up anything. So this is going to be so helpful, and I love the colors. This is so cute. Thank you, Julie. If you're watching this vlog, thank you. This is so cute. I'm obsessed with this green color lately. Like this jade color or sage color. This is kind of darker, but you guys know what I mean. If you guys seen my bedding on Instagram, then you know like that light green color. I've been obsessed with that color lately. But I also, you know, love any shade of purple. So these are so cute. I can't wait to go put them in my shower, because I am going to wash my hair today. But yeah, right now, that's not the right time. Oh my gosh, my microwave isn't showing the right time. And I'm recording my phone, so there's no way for me to know what the actual right time is. Is that the right time? Is it really? Let me check. Oh, okay. You guys, for some reason I thought it was way later in the day, but it's literally not even 11 o'clock yet. So I'm actually doing really good on time. So I'm gonna take a shower. And I know you guys see that it's sunny right now. It's not gonna last. Columbus is always so freaking gloomy. We get like one sunny day a week, and even if we do get a sunny day, it's only for like a couple hours, because I could swear on the weather forecast right now it's saying that it's gonna be sunny until like 11, which is now, or it's gonna be sunny until like noon, and then it's gonna be cloudy all day. So that makes things kind of difficult as far as like if I wanted to record or do anything. I don't know. I think I do want to get ready today and try to record my nursing series video, because I did try to record it the other day, but it was a flop. The sun went down and my hair looked a hot mess throughout the whole video. And usually I don't care how I look in vlogs, but in those type of videos where it's like educational or where I'm like giving information, I feel like presentation is key, and I was like just not presentable at all. So yeah, I did, hold on, before I forget, I did put laundry in the washer just in case I wanted to get ready and film the nursing series video, because I figured I could wear one of my nursing sweaters. So yeah, looks like my laundry is done, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put all of this in the dryer. So while that's going, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get the most out of my day, the most out of the sun if I can, but I do need to like eat and clean and then get ready. So by the time I get done with all that, the sun very much may be gone, so we'll just see. Girl, if you want me to clean your toilet. Sit. No, you're cheating. No. Sit and stay. Girl. Stone. Sit. Cheating. I'm gonna hurry up and try to film this YouTube video for the second time. So hopefully this time I look good, the sun doesn't just completely go away on me. I'm trying to hurry up because it's already like 2:30 here, and every time I think that I'm gonna record something way faster, I end up not. It still ends up being like an hour or 2 hours just because I talk a lot and I mess up a lot. So luckily for you guys, I edit out all the mess ups, but yeah, so this is currently how I look. I just took my hair down. Let me see, how do I look in this? I'm kind of using, oh, okay. She's cute. Okay, I'm looking at myself in this mirror. I might wet my bangs and try to like make it look better than what it looks like right now. I don't really know how to style my hair when it's natural, to be honest, because I just don't really do my hair ever. So I still have to like mess around with these bangs possibly. But yeah, I'm gonna try to be successful today in filming my nursing series. I told myself that today the priority is YouTube and not Reels, because I've been putting out Reels pretty well and batch recording them pretty well, and I'm not off tomorrow. Like, I work the next 2 days, so I told myself I have all weekend to create more Reels. And so yeah, I've kind of just gotten carried away with the Reels and left YouTube in the dust almost. So I'm trying to get back to it. I think the only thing is that with Reels is a lot easier and faster to do because there's not so much editing involved. With YouTube, I have to not only film and create the content, but it's like hours and hours of editing to make it good. So that's what's kind of deterred me or made me lazy when it comes to my YouTube. But hopefully I'll get better at it, at balancing everything, and hopefully, like I said, we'll get back consistent, because then I will feel like my life is together, because I really do like creating content. I like it because I feel like it's helping me tap more into my femininity, because I dress up all the time just to create. And when you look good, you feel good. And I like just creating things that were in my head. Even when I hear like audio that's like popular or trending, I still think of a way to make it personal. Like, I still think of a way to like put my own twist on it, even if, you know, it's a common trend. Like, there's probably one trend that I did that I just straight up did like what the trend was, but other than that, even with popular audios I hear on Reels or on Instagram, I try to like I try to add like my own twist, so it's not like I'm just straight up copying the originator. And so yeah, in that sense, it really is a creative outlet for me, and it allows me to be distracted in a good way, because you know I'm creating stuff, and in a way it's helping me build my confidence too, because I like what I see type thing. Not all the time, but even in those moments where I don't like what I see, I'm just kind of like, whatever, like we had a bad day. Some days I look great, some days I look terrible, and some days I look great in person and terrible on camera, and some days I look great on camera and terrible in person. So, you know, it's just about being like real and still having grace with yourself, and knowing that not every angle I look good in, not every day I'll look good. Even if I do my makeup the exact same way every single day, there's gonna be days that are flops for whatever reason. And then there's days when I just feel like that girl, even though I didn't do anything different. So yeah, today I feel like in the middle. I feel like I like my makeup right now. I did mix two my foundations because the Fenty foundation I've been using is no longer my shade. So I've been orange a little bit, but as far as creating, you guys can't tell, but I haven't really been going out because I'm just like, oh my gosh, like this shade is low-key not my shade, and I've been using a lot of highlighter to like combat, like I use the lighter concealer colors to kind of combat it. But right now I just can't afford to buy myself some new Fenty. So yeah, that's just part of trying to get your life together and being an adult. Sometimes you can't afford the things that you really, really want. So yeah, I've just been doing with what I have, and hopefully soon I can spend a little bit on myself. But right now it's just going to all these bigger important things. So I think I'm gonna film like right here in the living room. I'm gonna clean up the living room a little bit and kick Stone out because she's sleeping. Look at her, she's the sleepiest baby I know. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna film right here because I think the sun looks good right here. Last time I filmed over by my vanity, and that's when I didn't get like the best lighting. So I think if I film right here, sitting and just cleaning up this back area, I think it'll be better off. So hopefully everything goes smooth. Hopefully I can get through the video pretty quickly. I already have like typed up in my notes like the layout or the outline of what I'm talking about, which that's what I usually do for anything that's like informational. So I already have that typed up and laid out. So hopefully I can get through it with minimal mess ups, because I tend to mess up a lot. So yeah, the sooner I get that done, the more I may be able to create, which will in turn help me out with being able to like push out content consistently. So that is my check-in for right now. Stone, you're beautiful, baby, but can you sleep somewhere else? Please? Please go sleep somewhere else. Chop chop. Come on. Because you're not gonna like it when mommy come do her lecture, baby. Just call me Miss Got It Together today, because I definitely got it together. I told you guys this is like my second take, and I'm so glad it wasn't a complete waste of time. The sun was still out. I don't really like how I look all the way in it, but it is what it is. I wasn't looking nearly as janky as I did the very first take, so I got through it a lot faster, probably because it's my second time repeating all this stuff. I'm gonna try to prop this up. So I think since the sun is still somewhat up, I'm gonna try to see if I can get a reel in. I'm gonna listen to these audios and see if anything comes to me, which I do have in my notes my ideas. I had to start compiling a list of my ideas with certain audios and like remembering what the audio names are, so that way it reduced the time I was taking to kind of like go through all my audios and play them. So that's kind of like my planning period, is me going through and like typing up, okay, this audio, I have this idea, and the audio name is this, and just kind of like doing a rough draft of what I am thinking in my head. And so then I refer back to that list and basically pick out what videos I want to do for the week, or what videos I want to accomplish in my little batch session. So I'm just going to take a look at that list and see if anything can be done today, because sometimes it requires a certain vibe or a certain outfit. If I can't carry out that vibe, or if I don't have that outfit, I just wait. I prefer for things to come out the way that I envisioned it. So I'm not just gonna like wear this outfit with any reel, you know what I mean? So yeah, there's a whole thought process in it. As you guys can see, my place is kind of junky. Like, I just threw everything right here because I wanted to make sure all of this was like presentable. I told myself I'm not gonna worry about picking things up or like making things nice looking or cleaning or anything until the sun's down, because with everything I like to do, the sun really matters, because at nighttime the quality of stuff just like goes down. I have to really manage my time or utilize my time in a smart and efficient way. So what am I about to do? Oh yeah,
listen, look at me. I want to be chill, but God has other plans for me, okay?
Am I gonna cry? Am I about to cry? No. Okay.
alrighty, I just got back from the little coffee shop, or the little workspace area. I really only spent an hour there, and I really didn't get super far in editing. But honestly, I kind of didn't even feel like doing all that. Like, my eyes are starting to feel heavy. Like, I can just feel that I'm like getting tired. So I need to prepare for tomorrow. I need to cook. I'm gonna try to cook like 2 meals in advance so I don't have to worry about it for the next 2 days. And I usually like to, you know, set everything up and get as much done the night before, so that way in the morning when I wake up I don't have to do too much besides just like get ready, like wash my face. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Another thing I wanted to mention was that I did get to create 2 reels, which was like totally not planned today. So I feel pretty good about that. I feel like I had a really productive day. Now it just comes down to editing the YouTube videos. Like, I literally am gonna have like 3 videos I could kind of edit. So yeah, that's enough for this recap. I'm just gonna go ahead and get started with my night regimen. Fucking fire thing cut off. Oh my gosh, the fucking ghetto. Okay, now I know it's super sensitive up in this bitch. It just got a little smoky and it started freaking out. Like, chill out. So now I'm fucking startled. Like, I'm startled. Whoever's still watching the video, comment below a fire emoji, since I'm out here triggering fire alarms. Clearly it's giving adult, it's giving life is together. I mean, look at me. I'm meal prepping like such a responsible person, and it just makes me feel so put together. Like, how do we just become adults? You know what I mean? I just want to preface this by saying I do not know this song. I am not Korean. This is a Korean song. I am Vietnamese, but I do like the sound of it, so I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Doesn't it just sound like, I don't know, just a vibe? One of the biggest adulting things that I like is to clean after I cook. I do not like leaving the kitchen a mess after I cook. Sometimes it happens, but for the most part, I like to clean up after myself, and I just feel like it's the very put together thing to do, and it's a very responsible thing to do. So I'm gonna advocate for everyone to clean as you cook, or clean after you cook. But yeah, as you guys can see, I'm getting everything ready for my shift tomorrow because you know your girl is not a morning person, so I like to clean and do all the things before bed because I know in the morning I want to do as minimal as possible, because 10 out of 10 I'm waking up at the latest time that I absolutely have to wake up. So this is what a typical night routine looks like for me before going back to work. I just like to wind down and just, like I said, get everything ready. At this point in my routine, it's probably about 11 o'clock or so. I usually try to go to bed between 11 to midnight, just so I can make sure that I get 5 to 6 hours of sleep before my shift. That is typically my sleep schedule, and usually that's enough for me to get through the day. Doing my skincare and dental hygiene. And lastly, before bed, I like to journal. You guys have seen this on my Instagram. This is just one of my favorite forms of self-care, to be honest. Alright, you guys, it is officially the morning of my shift, and as you guys can see, 10 out of 10, I'm waking up the latest that I possibly can without being late to work. I have to get to work about 6:45 to 6:50 in order to just be on time for our 7 a.m. huddle. As you guys can see, I do not look like I'm a morning person. I mean, I literally look like if you try to talk to me, I might growl. Like, that's what it's giving. It's giving tired. I keep yawning. If you guys yawn back, I would understand. But with that being said, I'm actually pretty proud of myself for staying on this consistent day schedule and not being late to work or like not missing work at all. Because as someone that's not a morning person, who has successfully pretended to be a morning person, I think that calls for an extra pat on the back. But yeah, I figured I'd let this segment of the video play itself out with no music, because this is how my true morning routine looks like. There is no music, no sound, no anything. Don't talk to me. I don't want to hear anything. I just want complete silence so that I can mentally wake up. And I try to make sure to eat a little bit of breakfast before I go to work, because there's just no telling when I'm going to eat lunch or if I'm going to eat lunch. So I just try my best not to get hangry. So I try to eat something, even though naturally I don't want to eat this early. But yeah, you guys see me making myself some oatmeal. I have some strawberries that I cut up a few days ago, and I'm just tossing them in there to add some nutrition, you know, because fruit is good for us. So as this vlog is closing out, I just want to say thank you so much for all of those that made it to the very end of the video. Don't forget to comment and let me know and share any of your thoughts on this vlog. I really appreciate you guys supporting me, and I am definitely catching up on the YouTube game, okay? So don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to head over to Instagram and follow me if you haven't already. And yeah, peace.